All right, guys. It's a lot of trying and the rest of all those using this recorder, so it's quite not easy. But whichever, let's see how we can make it work. All right. So I'm be trying a lot of other recorders again tomorrow to see if we can have an excellent record. So, right, all I've been trying to say is that there's a difference between container, right, container, and container fluid, right? All right, they are all classes of what of container, right? But they work differently, and the difference. Sorry, this is speaking an element. The difference between container and container fluid is in the width. It's just in the width. So the width is the difference. So for container, container occupies a particular dimension in case of width. Meanwhile, container fluid spans through all the row, right? It covers the whole width. Is that clear? So let's do it more practically to see what we have. Let's assume that we have a div, right? Dot container. Okay. Um, okay. So we have a p1, a p element, right, with a text, with a dummy text, right? So let's see the effect of this now. Differentiating container from container fluid. So you see container here is just container. So you see that it functions as a block or something like that. So you see how it works here, right? If you inspect this, you see that there's a limit to this, the width it occupied. You inspect for the container, you see, and it's even showing you the dimension. That's 1140 width by 48 height or something like that. So this is the width and that's the dimension given. You see the margin, everything is shown. The margin top 0, margin bottom 1 rem, all those are shown there. The pseudo stylings are all, the box sizing is all shown, border box. Okay, so for this container box, so let's check container fluid and see if there's quite a difference with it. So container fluid, dash fluid, just add dash fluid. You see the effect for it also, right? Right, so you see it's taking the whole space here. So if you inspect, you see that there's more to it, right? Here, here, you see the dimensions are quite different. The width is 100%, padding is right, padding left, you see the value, margin right, you see the auto value, margin right. So these are all the stylings that makes for this. Okay, so there's a difference between container and container fluid. And this thing, they have the place where you apply them in Bootstrap, right? But the sense is as same as the sense you use. The principle rather is the same as the principle that was used in your CSS. Okay, so that's what you're applying here, but it's just a way of calling it to the space. This is how you call either the container function or the container fluid function, right? In your div to have elements in it for what you want. Is that clear? So this is it for container fluid. We're going to do more because we'll be designing a site, so we'll have our hands on this. All right, so to the next one now quickly.